How has Finland's territory changed over time? As usual with my videos, we'll start in the year 1900. In said year 1900, Finland, or as it was known at the time as the Grand Duchy of Finland, was entirely part of the mighty Russian Empire. Finland controlled all of, well, Finland, as well as these other few bits of Russia. Now, Finland wasn't exactly the most fond of being part of the Russian Empire, but there wasn't actually much they could do. Actually, never mind, Lenin's here. Finland gained independence from the Russian Empire in 1919, shortly after the Civil War, but not before having their own civil war. There was the communist Red Finland in the south, and the anti-communist White Finland in the north. The Reds didn't last very long in Finland, and after about 3.5 months of fighting, they were defeated by the Whites. The Whites even managed to snatch this little part of Murmansk. Now, Finland mostly didn't change territorial-wise, except for the Åland Islands, which almost unanimously voted to join Sweden because of their majority Swedish population. Okay, now, where were we? Uh-oh, Stalin's here. What does Stalin want? He just wants Finland to give up some land around Leningrad, because apparently it's too close to Finland. I mean, the Soviets could have hired Patrick Starr to just move it out of the way, but that's the boring way, so Stalin started the Winter War, which Stalin said he'd easily send the Finnish packing. I mean, would a man with a good mustache like that lie to you? Okay, so, it's been 3 months now, and Stalin lied. Anyways, even though the Soviets weren't doing the absolute best job in Finland, Finland obviously couldn't keep up forever. So in March 1940, with the signing of the Moscow Peace Treaty, Finland agreed to cede the regions of West Karelia, as well as this guy up here called Salla. But did you know there's a Winter War Part 2? Well, not really, it was actually called the Continuation War, but basically Finland saw how good Germany was dealing with the Soviets and decided to have a piece of the pie. Anyways, during the Continuation War, there was this popular Finnish nationalistic slogan going around, which was shorter borders, longer peace, which basically called for Finland trying to get all of this land, and as you can see, there's a far more defensible front line with the Soviets. The Finns during the Continuation War successfully occupied most of Karelia, pushing all the Soviets all the way back to here, but then they started having some setbacks, and Finland then tried to negotiate for some peace offer after the Soviet victory in Stalingrad. Finland officially made peace with the Soviets in September of 1944, which ceded Petsamo back to the USSR, and the Nazis, being the doo-doo dunderheads they are, got mad and decided to invade Finland, which led to the short-lived Lapland War, where Germany invaded Finland through Nazi-occupied Norway. And then World War II ends, Cold War, NATO, and that's the end. Comment which country I should do next, or if you have any other video ideas.